Revealed alongside the new 7th generation G77 series for 2023, the i7 is the all-electric version of the sedan, leading the way in a powertrain that also includes an augmented combustion engine with mild plug-in hybridization, or soon. Visually, there's little to set the i7 apart from its engine-equipped counterparts. The lack of exhaust tips and the round blue BMW rings are the only major indicators that this isn't a typical 7 Series. Featuring a metal bar impression adorned with lights and glass, the i7 with side plates makes an impressive statement. While it avoids most of the flamed surfaces seen on previous BMWs, it retains key brand elements including the large Kink Hofmeister graphics. Dimensions match those of the 7 Series. Each car is longer, wider and taller than the last, but each one still looks neat in proportion. The available two-tone paint complements the separate headlamps which further define the high-end BMW model. Check out the updated XM and X7. Get close to the car, and its top LED accent lights twinkle to bright light, paired with the grille surround and side puddle lights. Even opening the door draws attention to the operating power available, swinging it open or closed with one touch. Like its combustion counterpart, the i7 is covered in subtle aerodynamic assists. The active grille cover lets air pass through the body, the wheels rotate with reduced turbulence, and the underbody is level. The blunt rear helps break up drag, and even the top edge of the taillights is shaped to direct airflow. All told, it achieves an impressive drag coefficient of 0.24. The perceived aspect more than meets the eye also helps differentiate the i7 launched exclusively in xDrive 60 spec from its gas-powered sibling. The dual-motor all-wheel drive powertrain produces 536 horsepower and 549 pound-feet of torque, fueled by an underfloor battery with a usable capacity of 101.7 kWh. The battery and motor are engineered and manufactured by BMW. Driving range is as low as 296 miles on 20-inch wheels and as high as 318 miles on 19-inch wheels. Aero-optimized 21-inch wheels deliver 308 miles. Returning a combined 89 mpge, or about 2.6 miles per kilowatt-hour, this i7 is off the list of the most efficient electric vehicles. Nor does it rank among the fastest charging, as it reaches 195 kilowatts on a level 3 DC plug. However, it can recover up to 220 kilowatts while driving, helping to gain regeneration range. If its exterior is considered avant-garde, its extraordinary cabin is where the i7 proves itself as a leader among luxury cars. While appearing to be an evolution of BMW's historically restrained interior, the decor, features and attention to detail outperform any 7 Series that has come before it. Traditional fundamentals are contrasted with artistic and whimsical embellishments, such as patterned metal speaker grilles and geodetic textures on various surfaces. Unusual materials like silver-threaded carbon fiber and super soft cashmere upholstery make the difference. Spanning the dashboard is what's called the interaction bar, which projects various colors around and illuminates functions such as incoming phone calls or certain driver assistance features. Even the on-screen graphics have an imaginative bent, which is exemplified by Digital Art's Trippy mode. How strange to think that, with its 12.3-inch gauge cluster, 14.5-inch touchscreen and heads-up display, the i7's front-row digital real estate is tiny compared to some vehicles in this stratum. It's good that these arrangements are plentiful without being overwhelming, and leave enough room for pretty trim. But the functionality can be frustrating at times. BMW's new iDrive 8 interface organizes apps in row after row of tiny icons, which, like a smartphone, distract too much from the road. Complexity is compounded by the dearth of physical buttons. Besides the air vent knob, the HVAC controls are fully digital. Registering the voice command system for basic tasks helps the focus stay where it belongs, on driving. Comfort and engagement in delicate balance with a tap of the start button. The i7 pulses to life, one of many sounds made by Hans Zimmer. A nudge of his crystal drive selector ready him to go. Response to accelerator tuned for smoothness over sensitivity. The V8-powered 760i feels more vibrant. But that doesn't mean the i7 lacks acceleration. BMW estimates a 060 mph time of 4.5 seconds, and it effortlessly accelerates to autobahn speed. Still, the i7 lacks the warp speed that makes some EVs thrilling, even when the M Sport model's boost mode is engaged. But this xDrive 60 variant is just the beginning, as BMW hints that an i7 M70 with over 600 horsepower is on the way. Single-pedal driving is a critical EV attribute, and the i7's capabilities here could be improved. In default Drive D settings, sensors read road conditions ahead to apply regenerative deceleration automatically. The action wasn't always sharp and consistent, and required pressing on the brake pedal to come to a complete stop. Switching to Drive B setting enables an easier one-pedal strategy, with selectable low, medium, and high power. Mode B will stop the car, but it doesn't do it with the best system precision. Also, after coming to a stop without the brake pedal, the i7 can roll back a little by just a few millimeters, but still roll backwards. Regardless, the Region i7 does a fine job of controlling speed through traffic and corners. In classic BMW fashion, the i7's ride and handling cleverly minimizes the sensation of speed. The air suspension greatly reduces impact, but still communicates the texture underneath. The ultra-plush and adjustable seat provides another layer of co-setting isolation. If there's one drawback in body control, it's the slight lateral jolt that occurs on sandy pavement. Nonetheless, the i7's motion is relaxed but direct, and its steering is precise and reactive, helping to maintain composure without correction from the driver, while the available active chassis stabilization allows only enough body movement to inform changes in balance. Serious dilemmas arise in the i7, one of which is the seat. BMW studies show that 7 Series buyers usually take the wheel, but this generation could help reduce driver unemployment thanks to the car's stunning second row. Spacious spaces abound back there, and with no compromise on comfort, quality or amenities, this is a sublime place to watch the views go by, aided by the expansive LED accented glass roof. Technology also remains prominent. Each door contains a 5.5-inch touchscreen that controls climate, seating and personal light settings. But these new gizmos are eclipsed by the lower-than-ceiling 31-inch 8K resolution available screens available. This provides a wide range of entertainment options and adds theater mode, which closes the blinds and reclines the chair for the ideal viewing experience. Another dilemma is deciding between the gas-powered i7 and 7 Series. Both are equally perfect in design, comfort and amenities, but differ slightly in driving dynamics. The non-electric 7 Series steering transmits a more shaded road texture into the driver's hands, but the biggest difference is of course how the turbocharged engine and gear transmission make it more familiar, more conventional. However, the powertrain introduces nominal vibrations and vibrations that are absent in the i7. While power output is similar, the i7's motor isn't as muscular as the 760i's V8, and its electrical features will need some tweaking. Together, the motors allow for a smoothness and quietness that the 7 Series is ideal for high-end luxury cars can't match.